Hey, this is Higdon, and today I'm going to talk about how to grow fast in network marketing. Now, over the last 3 years, we've helped network marketers bring in over 300,000 new customers, recruit 71,000 reps, and achieve 14,000 rank advances. And so we've seen what it takes to grow fast in network marketing, and we've also seen what slows people down. And so I want to share with you some of the strategies that will help you grow fast in network marketing. And first is have a rock solid daily routine. Now, you've heard this, right? This isn't rocket science. This isn't like, oh my God, a daily routine? No way. Yeah, of course. But what should be in that daily routine? And I'm going to give you the 3 things that I did to become the #1 income earner in a network marketing company that I joined while I was dead broke and in personal foreclosure. Now, I no longer actively build a team, so don't message me and say, what company am I building? I no longer build a company, but before I was coaching and training, I was the #1 income earner of a company. And so the daily routine that helped me become the #1 earner in that company was really 3 things. 3 things. Number 1, I had read a book called Go for No by my good friends Richard and Andrea, and it made sense to me. Now, some people will argue against that concept and say, why go for no? You should go for yes, right? To me, that's kind of a silly argument, because yes, you should always work to improve your skill sets, but even if you're at the top of the game, even if you're really, really amazing at what you do, you're still gonna get no's. That's just a fact. And in fact, I would argue that the better your skill sets, the more profitable no's are. Think about this. Let's say that you're an amazing recruiter, amazing closer, and you set a no goal. Well, guess what? You're going to try to recruit people that are a little bit outside of your comfort range, and the more of that you do, the more likely you'll get someone that is a very, very influential person or something like that. So even if you have amazing skills, going for no, to me, still makes a lot of sense. And so go for no is just to reduce your resistance around rejection, so that you stop feeling sad Z's when someone tells you no, and you just get over it and you go collect some more no's. And so I read that book, it made sense. Now, since I've actually co-authored a book called Go for No for Network Marketing that's available on Amazon. I wrote that with Richard and Andrea, if you want to check it out. But after reading that book, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go for 20 no's a day. And 20 no's a day is not 20 non-responses. It's not me sending out 20 messages. It's me having 20 people every day tell me no. No, I don't want to do your deal. No, I'm not interested. No, thank you, etc. And 20 no's a day is pretty intense. And maybe you're watching this and you're reaching out to a lot of people every day. If you actually count your no's, you're probably getting fewer than 2 or 3 a day. Most people that are doing a lot of activity, now there's a lot of people not doing any activity, but most people that are doing a lot of activity, they're not asking the question. They're tiptoeing through the tulips, they're reaching out to people, they're making friend requests and connections, they're dropping comments, but they're not asking the question. And the question is, hey, are you open to taking a look at my product, service, or opportunity? That's the question. That's the moneymaker. And so I had to be asking that question to the tune of getting 20 people tell me no every single day. Now, the truth is, I hated prospecting, hated it. All those things that people say about never reach out to your warm market, and don't bother your friends and family. I didn't want to do any of that stuff either, but I was in a really tough spot and I wanted to try anything that would work. And so I hated prospecting, so I decided that I was going to come up with ways to get people reaching out to me, because I'd much rather follow up with people that reach out to me than me have to reach out to everybody with the 20 no's a day, right? And so I started doing a video a day, and that was back on July 15th of 2009, and I've never actually missed a day. And today we're on a family vacation. This is my second or third video that I've done today, just kind of on the side. I did one real early this morning. I'm doing one right before dinner. And so I've done a video a day every day for over 11 years. Does that mean you have to do a video a day every day for 11 years? No, it does not. But to me, it makes sense. You put this video out there and you increase your chances of someone somewhere seeing a video and it helping them and then wanting to work with you or reach out to you or buy your product, your service, connect with you, find out what you're up to, etc. And so to me, it just made a lot of sense. And so I started doing a video a day. Nowadays, videos are a little different. When I first started doing videos back in 2009, you would record a video, you would upload it to the computer, you'd upload it to YouTube, you'd hope for the best. Nowadays, you have obviously Facebook Live, you have TikTok and Instagram Reels. And so my favorite type of video right now to do the most of is actually short videos. And I do have a free 4-video series about becoming a short video influencer at shortvideoinfluencer.com. So if you want my #1 way of generating leads and getting people reaching out to you, shortvideoinfluencer.com. That will walk you through how to make money with short videos, how to remodify your content so you get more traffic and engagement, how to get your first 1,000 followers, and more. And it gives you a whole roadmap at shortvideoinfluencer.com. And so I love that method. It's not the only method, right? Right now I'm doing a long form video that'll go on YouTube, and I believe in that too. But just pummeling the world with short videos, I think is a very, very savvy technique right now. And so 20 no's a day, #1, video a day. And again, you don't have to do 20 no's a day because that's lunatic level. You don't have to do a video a day because that's crazy too. But that gives you 2 different mechanics of what you should be doing, either reaching out to people and asking the question, or going for no and creating some kind of content that hopefully people will find and reach out to you. And then #3 is self-development. I would imagine if you're watching this video, you probably do self-development every day. You probably read a book or tune into a webinar or something like that. And for me, when I first started, I was broke. I'm devastatingly broke. I'm depressed. I don't have extra money for courses or anything like that. And so I'm doing what you're doing, right? I'd watch a YouTube video here and there. I reread Think and Grow Rich a few times. I'd go to the library. Whatever was cost was my biggest thing that took up my brain. So I had to get things for free, or things for free is basically where I was at when I was deep in debt. As I started to make money, I think the smartest thing I did for my career and business, the very smartest thing, we've since built an Inc. 5000 company. We have one funnel alone that's generated over $10 million. We've helped a lot of people in the industry. And I think the smartest thing I did for my entire business and career is, as I started making money, I started taking a percentage of that and putting it back into self-development, hiring coaches, getting into masterminds, buying courses and things like that. And if you're not making any money at all and you're struggling to pay the bills, then it's probably not the right time for you to buy a course or spend money on a coach. If you're not doing any work at all, if you're just not doing the work, then hiring a coach is probably not the best idea for you. And I just want to be transparent with you on my thoughts there. But if you are an executor, if you're someone that takes action and makes it happen, then that's the best money I've ever spent. One of the crazier investments I did that some people have asked me about is, a couple years ago, I heard Grant Cardone gave him $100,000 for 6 hours of time. And people hear that and they're like, oh my God, that's crazy. 6 hours for $100,000, that's $17,000 an hour. Like, what are you talking about? But let me tell you, in hour #1, he gave me different ways of thinking that helped me add an additional $1 million that year, right? And so, like, would I trade $17,000 or even the $100,000 for $1 million extra? Of course I would, no question. And so for me, that's been the smartest thing that I've done. But what does that look like to you? Well, if you are an overthinker, right, then you have to get your work in and do the self-development after. So if you find yourself listen to podcast after podcast, you're 9 hours on Clubhouse, you catch every single guru-a-thon that happens, but you're not asking anyone the question of, will you join my business, or will you at least take a look at my business, and you're not creating any content yourself, then you need to back off the self-development. You need to do that work, step one, step two first, then get in your self-development. And so I hope you understand that the reason for you to learn is for you to do, right? And so learning is fantastic. I'm a huge learner. I'm a student every single day, but you learn to do, not to learn to learn. And that's where a lot of people fall into that gap. And so I hope this is helpful on how to grow fast in network marketing. If I was to add one more thing, it would be stop waiting for the people that you recruit to do something. Some of them aren't going to take off ever. Some are going to take off in year 2 or 3. And if you sit there and wait and say, go ahead, go, then you're going to slow yourself down. The best way for you to grow fast is for you to show up every single day and go. And so I hope this is helpful to you. Drop me a comment if it is. Feel free to share with your team, and I'll talk to you soon.